Hi everyone, on today's episode of Litigation in the News, I wanted to talk about an article I read in the Wall Street Journal regarding Ford's autonomous driving software, Blue Cruise, and allegations that it has contributed to several accidents, including some fatal ones. So some of the accidents the article outlined was one of a engineer who was driving with the Blue Cruise software activated, and that it kind of stopped him from actually stopping the software. So he attempted to hit the brakes on the vehicle, and the vehicle actually accelerated, and he was unable to stop the software from being utilized, and he actually ended up veering off the roadway and flipped the truck and was severely injured as alongside his passenger. Another incident that the article highlighted was an incident with a Mach-E Mustang in which the software Blue Cruise failed to register that there were stationary vehicles up in the road, and the vehicle rear-ended these other parked vehicles at a high rate of speed that had occupants, that resulted in the deaths of two people who were parked on the road. And in terms of a lawsuit, I believe this is more like a products liability lawsuit, and the allegation could be that this software is defective and that it should not have been introduced to the market with these defects, and that these defects contributed to the injuries of these people who were affected by the software. You would obviously have to have experts to testify as to the qualities and nature of the software. Of course, federal regulators like NHTSA are looking into these allegations. So a report from NHTSA could be useful if it can be introduced in court in a products liability lawsuit. But I think these technologies, of course, are novel. They're new, they're still being introduced to the market, so accidents, of course, can happen with newer technologies. And in this article, Ford has vehemently denied any responsibility in regards to these accidents and instead blamed the drivers. But what are your thoughts on these articles and these allegations that autopilot features like Blue Cruise are dangerous still and need to be investigated?